Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 31 of Nindies and Indies, a Nintendo fan podcast. I'm your host, ScrapGear, and joining me, as always, my good buddy, Draco Augustus. How's it going, man?
Hey, it's going pretty good, man. Going pretty good.
Yeah. So, we missed an episode last week, I think, or did we record on Monday, and then decided to skip?
No, we just both forgot and completely skipped it.
Yeah.
I was like, because it was Friday, and all of a sudden I was just like, well, I was supposed to do something. Oh, forgot that. And then I meant to text you, and then I didn't. And then I was just like, oh, well.
It actually worked out for me because I basically, like, the week before, I had worked basically every single day. So by the time Friday came around and I was going back to work, I was like, were we supposed to record today? I can't remember if we said we were going to do Friday or Monday again. He'll get in touch with me if he remembers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we took a week off just for, whatever. But we are back this week, and we're going to dive right into it. Draco, what have you been playing?
I have been playing a bunch of stuff, actually. I recently got the Game Pass on Xbox because it was $1, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And I've been wanting to play more on my Xbox.
Yeah.
And I got Celeste for free from the Games with Gold, and I beat that now. Well, I like beat the main game, right?
Yeah.
I got to the top.
How many strawberries did you get on your first time through?
I think I've got like 78. I can't remember the exact number.
Right.
I took a picture, but I don't have it on my. Let me see if I have it. I don't think I have it on my phone now. But yeah, something like that. Like nothing impressive or anything. I was just kind of enjoying the story, and getting through it. But yeah, it was a bunch of fun. I didn't use the assist mode, which how does the assist mode work?
I have no idea. I did not use the assist mode at all. I know Fiona had started playing at one point, and she was using assist mode, and that basically I think it basically gives you unlimited dashes.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if you're falling, you can just kind of keep pressing it. I don't know. I have not used assist mode.
Yeah, same here. That seems like it would help, though, with the younger audience. But yeah, it was a fun game. Tons of fun and just, like, super smooth gameplay, catchy music.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's been plenty of reviews of Celeste saying all those things.
Excuse me.
Yeah, man, it was fun. The story was really good.
Yeah.
Other than that, I got Apex Legends. Have you gotten to play that yet? I
have not. I've been seeing some stuff for it, and I'm kind of interested, but tell me more about it. Paint me a word picture.
I highly recommend it. Basically, it's by Respawn. It's I want to say I heard that it's set in the same universe as Titanfall. Yeah. And it's pretty crisp, mechanics as far like it's just like Titanfall, basically, same engine and everything.
Yeah.
But you choose from, I think right now they have 8 unlockable characters. You start off in the free mode with just 6, and they each have their own abilities. It's kind of like a mix between like Call of Duty and Overwatch. Like it's kind of got like the fun that Overwatch has, but then like the Call of Duty mechanics and the Blackout mechanics, I should say, because it's a battle royale. But you go in with a squad of 3 every time, which I do wish there was a solo mode, which of course they may integrate that in there as time goes on, or just more stuff in general, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can unlock skins for each hero or each legend because they're the Apex Legends. Like right now, my favorite guy to use, I think, is Pathfinder, who basically he's his main ability. I can't remember what his passive is because everybody has a passive too, but his main ability is a grappling hook, right? And it acts almost just like the grappling hook in Titanfall, if I can remember correctly.
I think I actually just saw a short trailer, looking up something that we'll be talking about, there was a quick Apex Legends trailer, and it looked like the guy had the grappling hook from Titanfall.
Yeah, and you kind of use it. It's because I've played like with Widowmaker, it pulls you straight there, for a grappling hook, and then same with the grappling hooks in Fortnite, or kind of they pull you up to where you're above where you were. Or this, you kind of utilize it more as like a swing, like a Spider-Man, instead of just us pulling you straight to it.
Okay.
It's pretty neat. It took me a little bit to get used to, but I've made a lot of really fun plays using that now. And then his ultimate ability, people have ultimates too, is it actually sets up a zip line for everybody to use. Like you kind of like find one spot and you can shoot it down onto something, and it just creates a zip line all the way to that. The map has a lot of verticality too, which makes it pretty fun and interesting. There's no fall damage, so you can like just jump from however far. The drop in, like all the battle royales, you start off on a ship or airplane or whatever, or a battle bus. When you drop out of it, you have jetpacks, and one of the cool things is you can drop as a squad. All three of you are together, and the jump master, which is selected randomly, picks where they go. They can steer everybody, while the other two people just look around and try to call out maybe other squads dropping in the same area as you. And it looks really cool, and there's good music as you're going down. To me, it's probably one of the coolest drop-ins of all the battle royales that I've seen so far. And then of course, working together as a team, another favorite character of mine is Gibraltar, which I can do a quick rundown. I told you about Pathfinder. Gibraltar's like a tank. His main ability is like a drop a bubble shield, basically.
Okay.
And then his passive is when he aims down sight, he has like a front shield.
Okay. So oh god, I can't remember what his name is, but that kind of sounds like the one of the operators from Rainbow Six Siege. I can't remember what that operator's name is. I think it's Buck.
I can't remember.
No, Buck was one of the Alaskan guys. There was an American operator who, when he aimed down sights, he had a
SWAT shield.
Like a SWAT shield that was basically attached to the end of his gun. So that kind of sounds like that.
Yeah. It's like an energy shield that's on his arm. So whichever gun you have, because you pick up guns just like any other battle royale. And just kind of, it's like an energy shield that kind of pops up in front of him, which is cool. But of course, like it can only take so much damage before it goes down and all that stuff. And then his ultimate, he throws out smoke, and it like does a barrage, like a mortar strike type deal.
Yeah.
Then there's, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's like a hunter type person. His ability, he can track people. Like it kind of does like an area of effect type thing where you can see people through walls. And then his ultimate does that, and you can actually track people's footsteps and stuff, so you can chase them down and kill them, right? And his passive is you see clues, like it'll pop up where footprints are, of bad guys or whatever, which is kind of neat. Then there's Lifeline, who's like the medic. And her ability, I can't remember what her passive ability is. That her healing items work faster. I'm pretty sure that's it. And then her main ability is like a little healing drum that you put out, and it'll attach a little hose to your companions, right? Your teammates, and heal them. And then her ultimate calls in like a care package type deal.
Okay.
I guess I shouldn't go through everybody, but there's other ones. There's cool abilities with ultimates and stuff. Of course, there's one that's like pretty like generic, like soldier person. And then there's like the Wraith one where her abilities like let her like teleport basically. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think each character has their own little backstory.
Yeah.
So all that part is good. The gameplay is pretty crisp, and I like it. Wade said something about it feeling clunky, but I think it's really good gunplay and stuff. I was a fan of Titanfall, so but yeah, other than that, I thought it was pretty good. Or I don't mean other than that, other than what he said, I guess. Anyways, it's good. But yeah, I was actually able to play with Manger or Dwayne from Three Beers and a Mic, and and a guy from work. We were playing for a little while last night, and it was a bunch of fun, man. Like we really had a good time. And of course, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but really, like it's a good game, and I think that once we figure it out. Like what guns are good. There were sometimes I was like, is this a sniper rifle or an assault rifle? Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Or maybe?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There was one I thought was assault rifle, and it was a shotgun. And I was like, oh, well, that's not working.
Yeah.
I just gave away my position for no reason. But yeah. And so there's rumor that it could go to the Switch. I don't really see it happening, but I do know that they want it to be cross-platform. They're working on it for that. And it's a free-to-download game. Of course, there's microtransactions for like skins and stuff you can get. And I think it's going to be more like in in Paladins, how like as characters come out, if you don't have the whatchamacallit, the Founders Pack, then you have to buy the heroes with either in-game or
real monies.
Whatchamacallit? Yeah, real monies. Yeah, so I think that's how it's going to be as far as characters go to unlock. Because right now there's 2 that I don't have unlocked, and you can do one or the other. So it'll probably keep doing that. I haven't looked into what. I know they have some sort of pass like that or something, but I'm not sure the details of it or anything. And I'm sure that will continue to change because my wife, she was actually saying that she's like, oh, well, I like how Fortnite has, challenges and kind of more fun stuff like that. And I was like, well, this is a brand new game, so they might I'm sure they'll probably end up adding stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like probably integrate some sort of battle pass system at some point.
Yeah, they got to give players some reason to log in and play every day, even if they're not winning every match.
Yes,
they
exactly.
need, and even if they are winning every match, like they need a reason to come in and be like, why do I want to win those matches? Yeah, and I'm sure that stuff will come. And yeah, it's tons of fun, and hopefully it comes to the Switch and it's cross-platform because Fortnite is doing great with that. Especially with the cross save and everything too. Yeah, is awesome. So I think I've beat that game into the ground now. But speaking of Fortnite, I've been playing that a little bit throughout the week, but I missed something that I remember seeing that it was like something about it coming up, but it was an actual in-game concert by Marshmello. I don't know if you know who that is. It's just like a DJ, right? Like Dead Mouse or something like that. It was like a live, like 15-minute concert in the game. And I actually looked up a video of it, and I was like, "That's pretty cool." I wish I had actually gotten to do that. But I remember it was like 2 a.m. my time or something like that. Yeah. But it was really cool. They had to have made it a non-PvP area at least in that game because like there were people just like jumping around doing dance emotes. Yeah. I think that's what they did with the rocket launch too. Wasn't the rocket, like if you watched the rocket launch, was that still in a PvP enabled area or?
Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah, most of them are still. Okay. All the ones I've seen so far, at least. Cause I remember seeing some stuff where people that were trying to watch it ended up getting killed and were like super pissed.
Yeah.
So maybe they listened to some feedback on that and was like, we should make this, because I mean, especially with the concert being like 15 minutes long, if somebody had like gotten a minigun and came over there and just like mowed everyone down, I would have been so pissed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a cool concert. I just watched the video later on, or, on YouTube, and it was real neat. Pretty cool stuff. And hopefully they do more stuff like that. Which,
I mean, this is what the third or fourth thing that they've done, at least.
Yeah, they have a bunch of like live events and stuff. But the fact that it was like a concert where the performer was actually talking and singing and stuff, or DJing or whatever, it was really cool. Because and he was like, oh, thanks for making history with me, like thanks Epic, thanks Fortnite, all that stuff, and it was pretty cool little deal. Anyways, other than that, I've been working on some Y2K still. I need to finish that game up. But that's a good game too. Just like the story for it is it's pretty bizarre, but it's just like good fun and bizarre, right? I mean, I don't really like bizarre is probably the best way to put that, but it's good dialogue and all that. How about you, man? What you been playing?
Well, not a whole lot. I've really only played two things, one of which we'll get to in a little bit, but I went back and I've been playing Jotun again. And that is because like I'm trying to start DMing for my wife and I's group that we've been playing with, and I've really wanted to create my own world, though I love Norse mythology, so I'm having it very heavily based on that, and like I'm going through like all the 5th edition cleric domains, finding out what all those are, and being like, okay, what of the Norse pantheon fits into this? So like,
yeah, that's cool.
I know for Loki, for example, which is the easiest one, was arcane and trickery domain because it's Loki.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do with the world. I've been listening to the High Rollers second campaign, where he melded fantasy and sci-fi. And for anyone who's listening who knows anything about Dungeons and Dragons, you know that there's like different planes of existence, like the fire elemental plane, the water elemental plane, the ethereal plane, and so on and so forth. And basically what he did in his world is, instead of having each one of those planes be a different dimension, they are basically just a different planet in a solar system where his campaign takes place. And I kind of like that idea, and at the same time, like, I don't know, with the little DMing experience I have, if I can handle whole different planets based off of the different realms from Norse mythology. But what I wanted to do to kind of be an icebreaker for that, and I've got to work on getting a couple of people together, and I talked to you about this at some point, as well as some of the other Mulehorn Gaming crew, about doing a D&D podcast where it's actual play and all that. And the campaign that I want to build, very heavily influenced by the game Jotun, because I really enjoyed that and I like the story for that game. So I've been playing through that again to kind of get, see if I can get some creative juices flowing as far as creating that campaign, and which also tied in with a lot of the other stuff that I've been doing the past 2 weeks, which is I have a bunch of unpainted miniatures, and I've just been doing a lot of miniature painting. Like I painted a troll recently. I just got a gelatinous cube, and I'm going to paint that probably today. And I showed you a miniature that I also just picked up today, which is the Frost Giant Reaver, which looks awesome. Was a pain to glue together, but he looks really cool, and I hope he just stays put together. Like, I have him on top of my computer, on top of my desk, because I don't want my kids anywhere near it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of D&D stuff the past couple of weeks. But the other thing that I played, and I only played a little bit of, was Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Ultimate, which, anyone who knows,
talk about that. I did that
Piranha
too.
Plant came out,
Yeah.
Which he is interesting. He definitely takes some getting used to, but he can be nasty if you get really good with his moves.
Yeah, his neutral B for edge guarding is just it can
Oh
be,
yeah, that's the one where he spits up the spike ball.
Yeah, and you just kind of drop it forward. You can get some pretty good edge guarding going with that.
I've seen a player so you know his poison cloud? Mm-hmm. If you fully charge that and let it go, it can bring someone from 0 to 65% if they're in it for the whole time. Yeah, and it doesn't last that long, so like it builds up quick. Yeah. Another cool thing that I've seen a player do with that is like they'll charge it up, they'll spit it out, and then they'll hide in it and do like a forward smash or something. And you can't see them because they're in this poison cloud. And it's just like, oh, I'm going to go and I'm going to hit him. And the next thing you know, poof, you get knocked way out. So Piranha Plant definitely has some sneaky moves. He's definitely... He is the character, and I think the YouTuber that I was watching, he said there's like, this is a character that has no right being as fun as he is, but I'm so glad that he is. And yeah, Piranha Plant's just a monster. But also with the release of Piranha Plant, they finally made available to everybody the 2 partner Pokemon spirits, the partner Pikachu and partner Eevee. Which, something I found out while trying to collect spirits, is that the spirit board will favor spirits you do not have, either collected period, or that you currently don't have. So like if you have one that evolves, and you've leveled them up and you've evolved them, the spirit board will bring that spirit back, the base form, because you don't technically have that spirit.
Oh, yeah.
So the partner Pikachu and partner Eevee... because those were one of the only the 2 of the only spirits that I didn't have, it just took a couple of refreshes on the spirit board and they both popped up. And I think they're both ace spirits, so the fights were a little tougher than some of the other ones. But they weren't like me trying to get the what is it? There was one that was like a Mother Metroid brain monster thing where you had to fight giant K. Rool, and like as they took more damage, their power increased horrendously. Also, they had super armor. I hated that fight so much. It took me forever to get that spirit. And as soon as I finally got it, I was like, yes, I never have to do this freaking thing again. It's like, does it evolve? I don't care. It does, or I don't think it does, but it was just like, it was horrible. And it was a stamina battle too, which made it even worse. So I finally got those 2. So now literally the only spirits that I'm missing are just fighter spirits. So it's just a matter of just going through all of the, going through classic mode with all the characters, and then that will get you one of them, and then it's just a matter of the other ones just happening to pop up in the shop and me having enough gold to buy them.
Yeah.
So
collect much?
Yeah, collect lots. But yeah, so other than that, like I didn't do much with Smash or anything else, just because again, I've been really busy doing other D&D stuff and prepping a bunch of other fun things.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've been playing some Smash too. I forgot to talk about that. Sosa, you've met him, but and you know who I'm talking about. He is really good with me sword fighter, like just insane. Where I'm just like, stop it, just stop. I can beat him every now and then. Like he's better than me. He's good at like picking up on what you're doing and
on reads and whatnot
in battle.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I can kind of read him too, and we'll be kind of even if we're like going from different characters and stuff. But his me sword fighter is pretty consistently owning me as whoever. But my Lucas is getting pretty nasty.
Yeah,
he's who I would beat him with sometimes when I beat him. I think I'm Lucas and Ike are my. Although I did start using Crom some too, and Roy. I for, have you noticed how many Fire Emblem characters there are in this game? Like, it's insane,
and they have good ones too. Like, I think Hector is just a spirit, which kind of bums me out because Hector would be a really fun one, just to have like a slow like. He could be an echo to Ike, and just instead of a sword, he has an axe. Because that's I was
going to say, Hector and they're all sword users too. Well, sword and magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to see an axe user. If Camilla were in the game, that would be pretty awesome.
It'd be really hard to have Camilla in the game just because like her big thing in the actual game is her dragon.
That's her final smash.
Yeah, okay.
What's her name? Corinne turns into a dragon mainly.
That is her mechanic in the game, though.
Yeah,
his / her. That is Corrin's mechanic. I'll just say Corrin.
Yeah.
Is that turns into a dragon? Like, if you get a critical hit with Corrin will go and like will get like the dragon mask thing and do like the piercing or the water bomb thing.
Okay.
So like that's all stuff
I've played like put zero time into Corrin. Like the timing and stuff just wasn't working. I think I did one match as Corrin and I was just like, not really.
I was practicing a little bit as Corrin in Smash 4, and then Smash Ultimate came out and I was playing a lot of Link and Chrom, and then I tried to go back to Corrin and I was just like, what am I even, are these buttons? Like I was doing horrible with Corrin.
Oh, I just thought of somebody else I can do pretty darn well with, is Duck Hunt.
Nice.
Like, he's an excellent utility character, and I've like figured him out, and people get so annoyed when I play as him.
Yeah, there was I think I talked about this at the beginning of January, whenever we had an episode where I played against the guy who, like, I don't know how many tournaments and stuff he goes out, but he likes to. He definitely plays at a higher level, and he uses DDD. And the only time I beat him was with my Cloud, and it was a really close match. Of course, there was one time I did Cloud myself, and I tried to be a little dirty and do my up special, and then bring it back down and bring him with me. And he didn't have enough damage on him, so he did not come with me. But yeah, like
I like Cloud too. Cloud's a good character.
The three characters I've been playing the most have been Link, Richter, and Cloud. Have been the three that I've been playing the most, and I want to get really good with Mega Man, but Mega Man is a very tech heavy character. Like, you need to know all the stuff that you're doing, and I am just not there yet.
Yeah, I kind of had to pick one as far as like a more technical character goes, and I kind of landed with Duck Hunt. Like, I'm able to work well with Duck Hunt. Whereas like Snake, I can play, but it's just not as smooth as when I played Duck Hunt. I feel like, at least maybe it's because Duck Hunt's easier to use. But
I mean, that's probably it. I know that Snake players have been doing pretty well in tournaments.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
far.
Oh yeah. I know. I mean, even Sosa, he plays a nasty Snake, like where is pretty like setting the mines and everything, and good at throwing you towards. You know, I mean, he's got Snake down pretty good. But I've seen some pros where it's just like the opposition is just trying to dodge missiles and grenades, everything left and right. You know, just like constantly. But
that's all I've been playing. So we're gonna move on, and we're gonna talk about a couple of things that got announced this week, or since our last episode. One of the things was Piranha Plant, but we've kind of talked about Piranha Plant. Did you get a chance to play Piranha Plant at all?
Yeah, I did. It took me a little bit to figure them out, but I played a few matches, and I played against a few people playing as them in random matches online. And mostly the matches online, I was able to take them out pretty easily. I think they were just still learning them, right? Like they were trying to figure them out. They weren't like really good with them or anything. But yeah, like I said, that like the neutral B, if you can get that to land, it's pretty nasty. And then I like the down B too, which
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people were having trouble landing that, but the
if you
fact that
can
you can
land
like,
it,
aim
it's nasty. Like it has,
yeah,
it has
yeah.
it has Belmont whip reach,
Yeah,
which is
yeah, it's
crazy.
it's just as quick too, or maybe quicker as far as the the deliver time, or I don't know the technical term for that, but yeah, and I didn't know you could aim it until a little bit. I saw that you could like go, you could even go like all the way horizontal.
Yep. If you're in the air, you
was...
can actually have it be at a downward angle if you time it well.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. That was a pretty cool attack. It's weird though, like a lot of the stuff is it doesn't feel like the side B being the poison cloud. You kind of think that would be a neutral B thing.
Yeah.
Or because it charges and stuff, So I don't know. It was just kind of took a little getting used to as far as that goes, because it was just kind of a weird setup, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And then that attack being the down B when it goes up, I kept doing up B, trying to do that whenever I first started playing.
Yeah.
But I think it's a pretty cool addition. I think it's funny still, just the whole. I can't remember who it was, but someone who was like, they'll make Piranha Plant a playable character in Smash before Waluigi, so.
Yeah.
Just the fact that like
that actually happened, and he's actually a pretty decent character to play as. Is just like, what?
Yeah, Piranha Plant is it's a bad guy or not even really a bad. It's more prop in Super Mario. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have a personality usually. PD Piranha on the other hand.
Yeah, PD Piranha, which using Piranha Plant's final smash, if you get close enough to the edge and PD Piranha, you summon PD Piranha and he catches someone, and he can actually hop off the ledge with them in the cage.
Oh.
So like,
I haven't even seen the Ultimate Smash other than like a video, so
yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah, so a couple of other things that were announced from Nintendo this week. They announced 2 more games coming to the Nintendo Entertainment System for anyone who has the Nintendo Online account. We got Super Mario 2 and Kirby's Adventure. Super Mario 2 was a game that I played a little bit. I think I rented it when I was a kid. I haven't played a ton of it, but I know that for some people that's one of their favorites, even though it's supposed to be, I want to say it was, I don't want to say Doki Doki Panic. Was it Doki Doki?
No, that's the one.
It is Doki Doki Panic? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
In Japan, it was Doki Doki Panic, but all the themes and everything didn't really jive with Western audiences, so when they brought the game over to the US, they changed it to Super Mario 2.
Yeah.
But Kirby's Adventure is one of my favorite Kirby games, and I have played the crap out of that game a ton of times.
Yeah, I'm excited to play that one. I like Super Mario 2, but it was one that like we had it on the whatchamacallit, the Mario All Stars for Super Nintendo, and that was one that I'd play every now and then. But I was just kind of like, my babysitter, I remember, was excellent at it and loved it. But I was just kind of like, I'd rather be playing Super Mario 3 right now.
Yeah.
But Kirby, I'm excited to play that one, especially because the kids play Kirby Star Allies a bunch. Elliot's even done some stuff where it's the like harder stuff, like the later DLC and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I was like, and then Rory, of course, just loves it because he can actually play it and get through it easier than other games, But yeah, so to let them see that too, and they'll each have it on their own Switch too, so that'll be cool.
And then another trailer that I saw that caught my eye was Etherborn. That one actually came out. I think that trailer came out yesterday, maybe the day before. And it has a very surreal, very like, I don't want to say lax art style, but it's very aesthetically pleasing. From the looks of it, and it is a platform puzzle game. where like you just have to go and like you can move around surfaces, and as long as it's curved, like you can walk. Gravity is not really a thing so long as it's curved.
Yeah, have you played?
Cool.
I have both games on my phone, and I could just look. But hopefully, I can. I know the main character's name is Ida, and the name of the game is Monument Valley. I was able to look it up real quick. Monument Valley. Too. That's the mechanics in those games.
Mm-hmm.
Like very surreal, like especially like the gravity and stuff. Like you're walking through an optical illusion, basically.
Yeah.
In those games, so it kind of looks like a more open game like that. Which is like with Monument Valley, it's very like you click here and the character walks here. Where this is like you're actually freely controlling the character.
Yeah.
But yeah, I highly recommend Monument Valley if anybody hasn't played it yet. But yeah, that's a good one.
I'll check that one out because I haven't played that one. But like what I kind of got from a feel for or as a feel for it when I was watching the trailer was there was a game it was free on PlayStation, and I liked it so much that I actually bought it on the Xbox so that I could play it again and actually like get the achievements on the Xbox. So I was playing on the Xbox more, and it's Numa Breath of Life.
Yeah, I 100% in that game.
Yeah, me too. I got all the achievements and all the trophies and everything too on both PlayStation and on Xbox.
This game looks like a mix between the two games we just like. Yeah. That's the best way to put it. Is a mix between Numa Breath of Life and Monument Valley, but third person.
Mm-hmm. And it does say that it's supposed to come out in spring 2019, so hopefully it comes out sooner rather than later, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for it, and I'm probably going to pick it up just because it looks really good. And it's a game. It's one of those games that I would really enjoy. So
yeah, I like the puzzly games.
Mm-hmm.
So relaxed.
Yes. It's one of those like, man, I want to play something, but like I don't want to explode my brain or get frustrated with crazy people. And so the last thing that we wanted to touch on was there was a big announcement through Microsoft that Xbox Live is probably coming to, it's coming into iOS and Android, as well as Switch. Let's see, the article that I got pulled up here, Microsoft plans to expand Xbox Live to other platforms, including Nintendo Switch and mobile. The company says bringing the network to more consoles will enable game developers to connect players between iOS, Android, and Switch, in addition to Xbox and any game in the Microsoft Store on Windows PC.
Yeah. So, I'm excited to see what all that entails because I know I can already like join parties from my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could do that from your Switch and then play like cross-platform games like Fortnite or Minecraft and stuff, that's going to be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Which Fortnite has in-game chat, but still it to be able to like, be playing a different game while playing, like playing on your Switch but then jump in a party with like your friends.
And like it says on the quick little video, it says like Fortnite and Minecraft have led the crossplay charge, which I mean, those are the two biggest ones that have done it.
Yeah.
And again, like you said, like we don't really have a whole lot of details on exactly what this is entailing to have Xbox Live on all of these systems. But there's a good chance that we'll probably find out at GDC in March. I think it's the end of March. It's somewhere between the 22nd and the 28th. I think is when it starts. So we still have about a month and a half before we can actually find out more. But
yeah,
it
would be really cool which I know this isn't going to happen, but if any of the games that are on both systems, you could buy one and like since you have it through Xbox Live or something, you could also download it onto your Switch.
I'd be okay with that. With some
that
of
would be
stuff.
pretty cool. There's definitely some games that I have that I would love to have handheld, because I would actually get to play them.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have to buy them again, or have to, buy them again, basically, because some of them are free through Xbox. So we'll see how that goes. That's part of the reason why it might not happen, because then people won't be buying them on the Switch, But but it would be a neat feature if maybe only for gold members or whatever, maybe Game Pass. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or they might come up with a whole nother membership or subscription type.
Man,
deal
if they allow, if like Nintendo and Microsoft, are in talks and they'll let some of the games that are like originally Xbox exclusive or originally Nintendo exclusive, and they add them to each other's libraries, like, man, could you? I mean, I don't think this is going to happen, but like when it comes to the Halo games, I really just like playing the campaign, and I can't wait for the next Halo game so that I can play the next campaign. I would love to be able to just have that on the go, because like I don't need it. While it is fun to play the campaign with other people, I am perfectly okay playing by myself. Just from like sitting in my car, not doing anything. Just let me just like, I'll just, I'm just chilling, waiting for the truck to show up. Just let me, shoot some aliens.
Yeah. I doubt that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I severely doubt it too. But like, imagine if it did.
Yeah.
Just imagine.
I definitely do not see getting to play like Super Mario Odyssey on an Xbox.
Oh no, there's motion controls. We can't have that.
Yeah. Use the Kinect.
Who has the Kinect for the Xbox One?
Hey, I saw him at Game Over. Like they have like a bunch of them for like $20 a piece.
Yeah, it's because nobody wants them, and also even right? Xbox kind of was just like, no,
we're not
you don't
gonna even bundle those anymore.
Yeah,
we'll go away from that. But and I remember wanting one, so because they didn't have the option to actually just plug any camera into your Xbox, which now you can.
Yeah.
So I used to want a Kinect, but to like buy a Kinect, it's $100.
Yeah.
Which I was just like, nope.
I mean when they finally stopped packaging them together, that's when I was able to afford my Xbox One.
Yeah.
Right back when
here.
I got it.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, so it's again, there's a lot of speculation that can be going on with this. All we know is that, hey, they're doing this. They're bringing Xbox Live to these platforms. Again, what it entails, we have no idea.
I would be fine if all you could do is join parties. Well, as long as it could run in the background. If it could run in the background while you play Super Mario Odyssey while you're in a party with somebody playing Halo, that'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's the start of something.
Yeah.
But it has to run in the background. That's what I'm afraid that it won't do.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, so
I suppose we'll see.
Yeah. Other than that, that's really like all that has caught my ear as far as news stuff and indie games and all that fun stuff. So,
did you get to play? This is off Nintendo topic, but did you get to play the Anthem demo at all?
I missed out on the VIP demo weekend, and then the last weekend came around, and I was just like, I'm tired. I'm just going to sleep.
It was fun. I got to play with Thaddeus a little bit and a couple other people from the MHG Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun, but I just don't see it. I don't know. I don't see it being where I can keep up with people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like Destiny. Which
for me,
I love Destiny, but I just put. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
For me, like I had pre-ordered it because I knew that was a game that I wanted to play to get my sci-fi shooter fix. And there really isn't anything like that on the Switch right now. And like I could go back to Destiny and get the expansions for that, but it's just like like I'd play the campaign, which is not the main thing for it, and then just have nothing to do. So I did pick it up. I do have it pre-ordered, which is why I was able to get into the VIP demo. Well, quote unquote, get into the VIP demo. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to play it, and I think for me it was more of a, if I get this, I'm going to play it anyways. I'm probably going to be doing whatever I can solo. Just because, again, like, it's just to scratch that itch that I have every once in a while. It's like, I want to play Mass Effect, or I want to play Halo. So I'll give this a shot as something new.
Yeah.
But,
and I may pick it up, but we still have a couple weeks. I know a lot, like everyone in the MHG is going to be playing it.
Oh,
so and so I may do it for that, to play with friends.
mm-hmm.
But also, Apex Legends is free.
Yeah.
Which there's nothing like it. But I also, that's another thing, is I also really enjoy PvP, and there is no PvP in Anthem. Not that I think it needs it. I think what they have is good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good game. It's just, it doesn't hit all the aspects that I'm enjoying in my game time
mm-hmm.
right now. But yeah, like I said, I would like to have it to play with friends, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Go on loot grinds with friends and stuff. I'm just afraid all my friends are going to be really far ahead of me.
They're going to be like, hey, I need to do this thing that's like level 30. It's like, but I'm level 10.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
And it's like, then it's not fun for me, So
yeah, I think at that point it's just like, that'll probably be like, you and I'll hang out and play it, because like we'll just be like, we're playing it super casually in comparison to everyone else. So
yeah, it's like, I know that most of the MHG guys are just going to be like,
that first week
comes out,
boom,
like streaming and just like grinding all the way at it,
Mm-hmm.
If it was on the Switch and I could play mobile, that would be great. Cross-platform, that would be awesome.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
No.
It could, but I don't think so.
A game that is coming to Switch that looks, it's similar in the loot aspect, is Daemon X Machina, which I'm looking forward to that still. It looks like a mix between Anthem and Gundam or something. But
Armored Core. I'd say more like Armored Core.
Armored Core, yeah. It's probably just like Armored Core,
mm-hmm.
except you pick up guns and you can actually change them on the fly in that game.
Awesome.
Anyways, yeah, I want to see more from that game soon.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, yeah, man.
Anything else you wanted to talk about? I think we covered all the stuff that we were originally thinking.
We caught up. Caught up.
Well, in that case, then, we'll start wrapping this up. Draco, where can people find you?
You can find me at Draco Augustus on Twitter. And then on Mixer, I'm Draco_Augustus. And if you want to email me, you can email me at draco@mulehorngaming.com. And
as always, you can find me everywhere as ScrapGear. And be sure to follow Nindies and Indies on Twitter at Nindies and Indies. That's Nindies twice because "and" was too long. And also, if you like listening to video game podcasts, check out the Analog Assault podcast, the official video game podcast of MulehornGaming.com. Speaking of MulehornGaming.com, that is our home site. That's where all of the articles, like if our PAX South episode, there we go, where Draco talked about some of the stuff that he got to do at PAX South 2019. All the articles that all the MHG crew went and did at PAX South, it's all going to be up on the MulehornGaming.com site. So definitely be sure to check that out. But that is going to do it for episode 31 of Nindies and Indies. Until next time, GG.
GG.